Hey folks, I just wanted to make a quick video in relation to our 6-week online program. Thanks so much for getting on board. I was not expecting over 300 people at this stage to be participating. It's great, obviously, but I apologize for the delay because it has made it pretty difficult logistically to get these plans out, and I wanted to try my best to categorize you correctly, get you your most applicable plan. So these things have slowed me down a bit. Just understand that these are not bespoke programs. This program is not built 100% for you. If that was the case, I'd have to build 300 different programs, and that would have taken 300 hours. So I wanted to get programs quite close to your level. What I will say is, if you have a program and it's maybe a little different to somebody who you'd feel is at a similar level, I would have taken some things into consideration, like maybe the furthest you've ran, maybe your 5K time, maybe your injury worries at present. Maybe I'm coaching you myself at the moment and I've a better understanding of where I feel you should be. So look, there was a number of variables that I would have taken into account when choosing people's programs. I could, of course, maybe made an error in one or two areas in terms of not giving somebody the absolute correct program. If you feel this is the case, and only if you feel it's really the case, get in touch with me and I'll help correct that. So for those of you that don't know me, I am a sports scientist. I'm a running coach, and I take most of my philosophies and beliefs from great running coach Jack Daniels, and I'm a certified coach under his teachings as well. So it's not the drink, it's Coach Jack Daniels. So if you want to know more about him, you can search him online. He's been a great, I suppose, inspiration to me, and I like to pass on his message, I suppose. So here behind me, I have got the programs up on the screen. I've also got a training pace guideline chart. This isn't going to be applicable to everyone. You won't have seen that training pace guideline chart in your emails. If you don't see it, don't worry about it, okay? It's for a step up, so just ignore. So as you can see, we have got a number of different programs. They're color coded, which I know I can see a lot of people laughing at me now as I say that. We've got a navy, which is the 6-week beginners jog/walk program. We've got the yellow program. This is a mid-level running program. We've got a 6-week mid-advanced program. This is the orange program. We've got a 6-week beginners running program. This is the green. We've got a pink program, which is the 6-week high intermediate running program. And we've got the blue program, which is the 6-week advanced program. So as I said, we've got this training pace guideline chart over here. Some of you will receive this. If you do, you'll see on some of your sessions where it either has an E, an M, an I, or a T on specific sessions. You will then refer back to your training pace guideline chart. All of you who have received this know your 5K time. On the left hand side, you'll see 5K times. You'll go down to your 5K time and you'll be able to follow across that row, and you'll be able to find the pace you should be doing for that specific session. So that is the idea of that. As I said, if you haven't received it, you don't need it. It's only going to complicate things for you. So that is where we are at. In terms of doing the program, I suppose my own beliefs of running and having ran for a couple of decades and having coached for over a decade, it's very difficult to force running. You've very much got to let it come to you somewhat. So slow things down, try enjoy the process, and that way you will have a better chance of achieving what you're trying to achieve, and you'll minimize the risk of getting injured. So just follow the guidelines, follow the training plan. I've said on the training plans that some of you are going to feel as if you could do more in some of the sessions, but allow that be the case. So get back to your house, get back to work, wherever it is, feeling as if you've done some work, but reasonably fresh. And it just gives you the encouragement to keep going through the program without feeling you've got to come back in after every session hanging on. That's not the case. Those sessions will be there, um, but especially for the beginners, just try enjoy the process, work everything at an easy to maximum moderate pace, and allow your body adapt to running naturally. You'll see home workout 1, home workout 1, 2, 3 and 4 throughout the programs as well. I'm going to spend the rest of today making up those programs, and some of you will have those home workouts to do tomorrow, so I want to make sure that you have them for then as well. Look, I suppose the reason I wanted to get these training programs out to people was because as the weeks go by in Ireland at the moment, things are probably getting more and more difficult mentally, and I want this to be a little uplift for that community of 300 people or 300 families to just raise their spirits coming into the shorter evenings, and just, I suppose, keep the chin up, and let's get through this. After that, in relation to the charity, I'm going to pick a number of charities. I'm going to pick a charity in Carlow, and I'm going to pick a charity in Athlone, and I'm trying to choose those at the moment. I've got all your suggestions, like 60 something suggestions at the moment. I have people coming to me saying that they're going to give to their own charity. That's brilliant. Any money that's been given to any charities is great. What I would like is that people would give to the charities that I choose. I'm not taking payment for these programs. My payment is the small payment that goes towards the charities that I choose. And if you're giving to your own charity, by all means give as well, but just give a little to that charity that I'm choosing. It doesn't have to be €50, it can be €5 or €10 or whatever you feel is reasonable. The Navy program, guys, you've got 14 people on board. The green team have got 27 on board. The yellow team have 31 on board. The pink team have got 47 on board. The orange team have 61 on board. And the blue team, you guys have 100 people on board your program. So if there is areas floating about throughout social media, give your Navy team some encouragement, give your green team some encouragement, and so on. You'll see I'm setting up a Facebook group called Run with Gary. Get involved there. Find out some people that are on your team. Maybe you can link up with them once all these lockdowns are closed and go for a run with them. I have leaders. I've got real leaders in every group whom I have coached personally. So I can see those people coming on board and dragging people through this. If you miss a session, guys, doesn't matter. Just get back on board. And that is the big take I want from this clip. If you miss a session, get back on board. It's not a sin if you can't do the sessions in the order that you'll see on the actual training program. maybe you're doing something on Fridays, you can tweak it a little to just make sure that you try get those sessions in for that week. Most importantly, warm up beforehand, cool down afterwards. I'm going to be doing those videos as well. Do your strength and conditioning or your home workouts and stay safe. If you feel at any stage that, hang on now, this program, there's something happening here, I'm picking up an injury, pull out, guys. Get in touch with a health professional, get in touch with your doctor. I always say to the people I coach, listen to yourselves before you listen to me. And what I mean by that is, if you feel that something just isn't right here, listen to your own bodies first. Look, that's an 11-minute video, but I wanted to get through the stuff that I said. Enjoy the process, and I hope I will see every single one of you on the roads within time, and thank you very much.